Hey, what's up? Hello, everyone. Welcome into Fantasy Film Ball. My name's Matt.
And my name's Arnaud, and we're just going to give in some quick final predictions for the Palmarès at this year's Cannes Film Festival, starting with Un Certain Regard. Matt, do you have any idea what might be winning the top prize in Un Certain Regard?
Well, being on the ground here has not given me a whole lot of insight. I haven't seen a ton of the Un Certain Regard films, but I gotta go with my heart and say the one that I loved, On Becoming a Guinea Fowl.
That feels like when you have a big studio film like A24 just bought this, right? Like that feels like the easy pick to choose, and it's just not going to be
but
that.
It's good. Oh, it's good. I guess if it's not that, I mean, I've heard good things about Vietnam. I've heard good things about the history of Suleiman, and Black Dog too. But I want to go with my heart. I want to go with a film I love.
And then last year, How to Have Sex won, which that seemed like the two obvious to win. So you never know.
Exactly.
I'd really love to see Flo win the top prize, and I don't know if Xavier Dolan is going to go for that. But I can guarantee Flo is going to win something. But right now, my money is on L'Histoire de Suleiman.
The person beside me during Flo was on their phone for the entire thing and kept groaning.
Let's quickly take a look at Golden Eye and Golden Camera. The Golden Eye is for the best documentary, and the Golden Camera is for the best first film. So, Matt, do you have any thoughts on those?
Yeah, so I have a feeling that the Golden Eye is going to go to one of the films in the Director's Fortnight category. So I want to go with Savannah and the Mountain, which sounds like one of the highlights in a program full of highlights.
Yeah, I think that's a very good bet. I'm going to go a little bit maybe safer and go with an unfinished film. I think Louis is a recognized auteur. I think he's doing something interesting and different here.
And the next one's the Golden Camera. Now, the first thing I'm going to say that is not winning is Wild Diamond. You just don't see competition films win this prize because they've already won a prize by being in competition. So my pick's going to be from the Un Certain Regard, and it's Holy Cow, directed by Louise Courvoisier.
That's a really great pick. I would love for that to win. I think the prize will either go to September Says from Ariane Labed, or I think it's going to go to a Fortnite film, Sister Midnight.
Interesting. Now, I heard mixed things about both of those films. I'm not too sure about that. If I were to go with a Fortnite film, I would go with Good One by India Donaldson.
Yeah, but I always want to be careful when it comes to American films.
True. I'd love to see Ephus win this, the baseball weirdo movie.
That would be
so
funny.
Cool.
That would be nice. All right, so let's talk about the competition. These are the main prizes, the ones given out by Greta Gerwig and the rest of the jury.
Being on the ground, at this point, I have seen, I think, 18 out of 22 of the films, and I think I have a pretty good lay of the land of what is going on here. So for actress, I want to say that I believe Carla Sofia Gascon for Emilia Perez is locked for a win here. I just think they're going to award Emilia Perez somewhere, and she would be the first trans performer to win a major film festival acting prize, and she is so good in this movie. Even people who hate Emilia Perez, which there are a lot of them, will not be against giving her this prize. For Best Actor, I was tossing up a few different ones. This category is so weak. I have to go for just an Oscar pick, something that feels basic. I'm going Sebastian Stan for The Apprentice, although it could also be Jeremy Strong. For screenplay, this is where I'm going with Honora. Honora's got to take something. I know some people are going to say it takes the palm. I don't think it will, and I think it's easy to give it a screenplay prize. In director, I'm going with Coralie Farja for The Substance. I would love to have The Substance get more, but I do think that this film could be too divisive. But I think even if some people hate it, they could still reward the technical prowess going on here. For my jury prize, actually, you know what? I might predict a tie here in jury between Caught by the Tides and Grand Tour. Two very criticky films that are a little bit different, a little bit unique. For the Grand Prix, I'm going with All We Imagine as Light. I just think that the jury is going to fall head over heels for it. And then for the Palm, I think this is easy. It's The Seed of the Sacred Fig. It has a story behind it. Buzz from buyer screenings is through the roof. Neon has it, and you know that they've got that charm. Mohamed Rasulov is coming for this prize. He's showing up at the festival. This is happening. This is a locked Palm winner.
I see that Bird and Girl with the Needle are omitted, so early films are just not going to be here.
Fuck Girl with the Needle. It's out of here. Gone.
Damn, really?
Not even in the conversation.
What about Bird,
that
though?
would be like Bird is possible, and I was actually tossing up Bird for actress or for best director, or hilariously, another jury prize.
Okay. And what about Parthenope? Is that completely dead?
Look, there's a world where jury does what juries sometimes do, and they pick a completely panned film for a prize. If that's the case, Parthenope could get a directing prize because it's so gorgeously filmed, but I think the women on the jury are going to be offended by this film. It is so demeaning throughout. Honestly, the most likely prize for this would probably be Celeste Dalla Porta for Best Actress.
Yeah,
She's
but there
phenomenal.
just seems to be like better actress contenders this year. So
There's better actress contenders. There's Emilia Perez, there's Honora, there's Caught by the Tides. Hell, there's The Substance.
I get what you're saying about The Substance, but like I really wouldn't be shy about putting it in the prize list, given that Greta Gerwig's last film is a big budget studio style genre film about feminism in a very surface level way.
I just am a little bit more cautious because I think it's possible that one or two jury members could have a viscerally negative reaction to the film. Like, I spoke to multiple people who walked out of The Substance because they couldn't handle it.
Yeah, oh, fair enough. On the ground at Cannes, what do you feel that most people is most interested or excited to see win the Palme?
Oh, Honora. Honora, people are talking about Honora all over the place.
Okay.
I keep hearing, anytime I talk to someone, their favorite film's Honora or Emilia Perez.
And before...
Those are the two that I always hear. There's a lot of negative discourse online about the film, but on the ground, anytime I meet someone, they say, oh, and I loved Emilia Perez. That's my list. I want to hear your list.
Yeah, and I guess I have a biased or unbiased look. I don't know, however you want to look at it. I haven't seen any of the films, so...
That's the thing, is it's interesting to see the difference here, because I've seen the movies, you've read about them.
Yeah.
And so you might be less biased than I am, because I know what I want to happen.
For the screenplay prize, right now I have The Girl with the Needle. I don't know where else to put this in, so I'm putting it there.
Nowhere.
I don't know. I feel like it got pretty well received. Actor, same as you. I don't know what the hell is going on here. There's virtually no competition, no role that is really outstanding. So right now, I think Wishaw is still possible, but I am ruling out The Apprentice. That's not winning shit. So I think Jesse Plemons is gonna get it. You gotta reward kinds of kindness at some place. For actress, right now, I have Mikey Madison for Honora because I have Emilia Perez doing an Annette and winning director for Jacques Audiard, who has won the screenplay prize before, but never the director prize. And maybe it's time to say, hey, this guy's a great director too. For the jury prize, I'm also predicting a tie because jury is where most ties happen. I have the films I think that the jury is gonna love and not know necessarily where to place, which is Bird and All We Imagine Is Light. And then for Grand Prix, I have The Substance and Palme d'Or, The Seed of Sacred Fig.
Nice. I want Jesse Plemons to win for that. It would be so cool. It would be such an inspired prize. As for actress, I think it's bold to put Mikey Madison because I feel like Honora has so much more than that.
I don't know. I look at Sean Baker's other films. I feel like the actors he casts in the main roles really make an impression on people. And sure, it could get more. Absolutely. I'm just thinking at something like The Worst Person in the World that, you know, people were loving, and then it wound up in actress because that is what we need to reward for this film.
What if they do what they often do when they love a film but can't give it the palm, and they give it two prizes: screenplay, actress?
I was considering that, and then I thought of what I did with Anatomy of a Fall last year, where I gave it screenplay and actress, and then I just like effed myself because it won the palm. I'm gonna say Honora either gets like a jury or Grand Prix or like actress, you know, and I'm not gonna bet on it for actress and screenplay at the same time because otherwise I'm just screwing myself.
No Caught by the Tides, no Grand Tour, the probably two best reviewed films out there.
Yeah, because the jury are not critics, and especially this jury, we have a lot of actors, and I don't think actors will particularly respond well to Grand Tour and Caught by the Tides.
That's true. Both of them do mix documentary into the narrative.
And you look at the jury, of the 9 jury members, there are only 2 of them who have not done acting. Think about that.
Wow. no. That makes me think that Bird might be the jury prize winner, which would be so fucking funny because Andrea Arnold keeps winning the jury prize over and
That's
over
why I'm
and
predicting
over.
a jury, because her films are kind of jury core, jury prize
Yeah,
core.
they're so good for we really like this film, but we don't love it enough to give it the palm. You will know how accurate these are as of tomorrow, May 25th. Last year, I don't think either of us performed that well. I think I got 2 right.
You got 3.
'Cause I got
three. I only got 1
because I got
last
the pot au
year.
feu.
But I did get 3 right 2 years ago.
Let's hope that the Seed of the Sacred Fig gets good reviews for our sake.
Yes, and same for All We Imagine Is Light. And then make sure to catch our final episodes of the Cannes Parallel Challenge, where we go over Cannes as a whole with Matt still on the ground talking to us about the best films he saw there. So stay tuned for those videos.